After finally getting the ball moving, your team turned the ball over in the red zone. Don't let that turnover cause any more damage than it already has. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. The dangerous Hill now to return. Oh, able to avoid him. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Great.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
On the ball. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Let's go. Great.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
On the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Black. Run. Great 15. Black. Here, sit.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now it's LaShawn McCoy, first carry against his former Buffalo mates. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
On the ball.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches just say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's a situation like this where a head coach writes himself a note before the game. Remember, it's a long game. You don't have to chase points early. But on the other hand, it's a huge disappointment if you only come away with 3 after a big drive. Let's see what he decides to do.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. They will run again with Coleman. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Young on 3rd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if they'll help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
List by two. Great.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Leopard! Watch it now, Barney!
This is Coleman. Spinning away. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, that's Coleman. And he showcased his spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Leopard! Detroit! Leopard! Detroit!
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. The return man is Hill. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Great, great. Great, great. Great 15, great 15. Black, black, come on. Black, black, come on. There, sit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now McCoy, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Drag it. Gold. 81. 82.
Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Elliott puts this one through. And a 2nd field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Coleman. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On third down, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Black.
On first down, Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And this is caught at the 8. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Final play of the half. Young throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So, you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So that one will be accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Leopard! No, check, Patriot!
Coleman and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll run it with Coleman, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Great.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Black, come on. Lion. Black, come on.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This is caught. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Great. 82.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete here. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is third and goal. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
Black, come on. Run.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney! Leopard!
Here's Coleman, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. And on the ground they go with a running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they'll go on the ground. Finding room to the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it. Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
They'll try to throw now. Young drops it off for Coleman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Boom, landed. Boom, landed. Here we go.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now out comes Houston.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Black, come on. Hey, stat. Great. 82.
He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And McCoy loses the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Come on now, let's go. Great 15. 82. Great 15.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield.